According to a friend's insider recently the density of clams in the Egyptian Sea is super biggest high. Ones are even thicker than my thigh. And they say, this season is when the clams taste the best all year. After hearing this news, how could I just sit and I was wait? In Morocco, not too far from Egypt. So I quickly booked my ticket and hopped on a plane. After another 5 hours of flying, I finally made it from Morocco to Cairo, the capital of Egypt. Plans never keep up with changes. Here I am back in Egypt again. These thigh-thick clams are only in the Red Sea. And from Cairo to the Red Sea, it's still a few hundred kilometers. So I rented this off-road car to head out. Originally, I wanted a 4x4, so I had to settle for 1 month's rent with insurance is about 8,000 RMB. Let's roll. Guys, we made it. This is the legendary Red Sea. Actually, I've been here 3 years ago. Coming here 3 or 4 times it's so is beautiful. No look, there's even a diving boat out there. The sea is so calm. Now what I care about most is where are those giant clams? Big clams, where are you? I was planning to dive, but it's already past 5 p.m. So I'll just grab my bucket and go tide pooling. At least I'll get dinner sorted. Later tonight, I'll look for the big clams. The Red Sea's resources never disappoint. That's right. Filling up already. I hadn't even started searching yet. I spotted a little octopus. Is this a blue-ringed octopus? Probably not. Looks like it's dying anyway. Might as well eat it. Alright, I'll take it. If I don't, it'll just die here. Here's the first snail I found. Oh, this one's a thorny shell snail. Covered in spikes all over. Haven't eaten one in a while. Same old rule, collect it. Guys, look, I found a giant clam, but it's not that big. Not sure if it's edible here in Egypt. Wait, let me check underneath it. Oops, don't drop it. Boom, 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 boom. What a shiny entrance. Collect it. This conch shell can be kept as a specimen collection. Alright, I'll help you check later. But I'm tide pooling now. I'll talk to you in a bit. Sea cucumbers again everywhere. But I don't want those, they don't taste good. Huh, why the long face? What's wrong? Looking so worried. My cousin back home just graduated. He's trying to find a good job at a big company, but he wants me to help him. That's easy compare on good platforms. Finding like a job there have tons of verified factory safe jobs. And reliable. Sounds good. Yeah, you can even video interview. Super efficient. And if no reply within 24 hours, plus you can even rent a place directly convenient and reliable. Wow, 58.com. Alright, let's keep tide I'll tell my cousin first. Later. Let's go! Too bad, guys, I found 2 spider conch shells, but they're both empty. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can find bigger ones later. Looks like there's another thorny snail here. Yep, it really is a thorny shell snail. It's huge seeing this. I already know how later I'll use salted tangerine peel to steam more. And there's a sand crab hiding here. Let's see if I can catch it. Come out, come out. Why are the sand crab's claws so tiny? Still red. I heard these surf crabs taste just like hairy crabs. And they're everywhere along the shore. I'll grab this big one and try it first. Guys, I just found a poisonous snail. Let me show you. It's the textile cone snail, everyone. Look at the patterns on its shell. So beautiful. This is its mouth where it injects venom. Be careful with these. We don't want them. Pick it up gently, carefully. Hold it from the back. That's safe. Now toss it back. This is what seafood freedom looks like. Here's a short spiral snail. And another one here. Another one over here. That makes 3. And more over there. It feels like picking up trash. They're everywhere. Here's one more. That makes 4. Just casually, I've already grabbed a bunch of snails. That's enough. Let's head back. Time to cook, because tonight we'll dive again. In just as short, while I caught nearly 20 snails, one octopus and one abalone. They're this evolved, and I still managed to find them. Pretty awesome, right? But I couldn't find that surf crab. No luck. It probably ran off. Now let's start cooking some salt-baked snails. I picked up a lot of spider conch shells on the beach. I'll use them as a stove base. Too bad I didn't find a single live one. Guys, firewood here is so hard to find. I walked a long way just for this little bit. Guess we'll make do. Sprinkle the salt in first. Feels like it won't fit too many. I'll throw in this little guy too. Finally cover it up. Oh no, oh no. The smoke stings my eyes. While waiting, I set up my tent. Couldn't set it up earlier, it was too hot. Oops, looks like they almost got burned. But smells pretty good. This octopus came out oily and red. I'll eat this first. Delicious, tasty little guy. This small octopus is chewy, really good. Now let's try a snail. I'm pretty skilled at eating these. Pull it out, toss the back end. Nice and crunchy. Pretty good. Come on out, come on. Wow, salt-baked really is better. Definitely tastier than boiling or steaming. All the surface moisture evaporates, but the inside stays juicy. That makes the meat extra good. So delicious. Guys, after a full meal, I'm going back into the sea to find a snail thicker than my thigh. Let's go. Good luck, guys. Let's go, go, go. Compared to the Atlantic, the water here is so much warmer. Feels amazing. Let's start. In Morocco, the water's about 20 degrees Here in the Red Sea, it's around 28 degrees Celsius. That's a big difference. Even the marine life is completely different. All right, enough talk. Let's get to it. From my past experience, these big snails like hiding in reef holes. So after diving I started searching every reef crack. But after swimming a while, I didn't see a single sign of them. Instead, I spotted a big lobster. I've never eaten a Red Sea lobster before, so I had to catch one to try. Got it. Wow, a lobster. Turns out it was carrying eggs. So I let it go. That's the rule. Haha. At least now I know. There really are lobsters in the Red Sea. Let's keep searching. After that, I didn't find any giant snails, but I did see a few small ones. Still, they're way too small for my goal. So let's just take a look. The little calabi is too small. Probably only as thick as my finger. I'll look for a bigger one. Friends, the Red Sea really lives up to its name. I actually came across such a big stonefish. This guy would sell for at least 1,000 yuan. So what are we waiting for? Let's get it. But its dorsal spines are highly poisonous. You have to be extra careful when catching it. As long as you don't touch the back of the stonefish, you'll be fine. What a huge stonefish. It must weigh several kilos. Oh my god. Still no sign of a big Napoleon wrasse, but I spotted this first. Let's see how I can get it out. Wow, it took me a long time to finally get it bagged. Not long after putting the stonefish away, I spotted another shellfish-eating coral. But after checking later, I learned it wasn't a snail, but actually a kind of flatworm. I couldn't find out the exact species though. This was my first time ever seeing one. Its whole body was warm-colored. Quite beautiful, actually. Mainly, it was lying on the coral. I don't know if it feeds on coral. I'll just let it go. I don't understand it well. You often see dolphins and porpoises, but such a big dugong is really rare. Catching one online always looks like such an easy thing. This dugong's shell, body was really tough. I grabbed it, but it slipped away. I wanted to pull it up and play with it, but oh well. Dear friends, I haven't eaten this old actor tonight, so let me take it home. After all, I still haven't found a Napoleon wrasse yet. Such a big silver emperor fish. So big, so big. No big wrasse in sight. But I found this one instead. Collected. After storing the silver emperor fish, I found a huge sea turtle. It must weigh at least 100 kilograms. Even the remoras on its back were enormous. Wow, such a huge turtle. It seemed to be a hawksbill. I wasn't sure. Wow, so big, so big. Actually, by then, I had already given up on finding the Napoleon wrasse. But just at that moment, I spotted a large one. But this one had several wounds on its body. Aren't Napoleon wrasses supposed to have no natural enemies? Look, friends, here's one. About as thick as my forearm, but not as thick as a thigh. We're still aiming for the thigh-thick ones. Let's keep looking. Later on, I came across this big Moray eel, but it only feeds on certain shellfish. So I just wanted to show everyone what it looks like. I hope next time you see one, you'll let it go. It was lying opally on the sandy bottom. Luckily, it was me who found it. Anyone else might have taken it, so I let it go. In the end, I searched another lap, but still didn't see a bigger Napoleon wrasse. So I decided to take this parrotfish instead. That's it for today after all. I haven't had this fish in ages. One parrotfish. Such a beautiful fish. Look at its long tail. The meat of this kind of fish is also very lean. Got it. Friends, I saw so many fish tonight, but still no Napoleon wrasse. Let's head back. I've already searched for over an hour. Still, the harvest is pretty good. Finally back to shore. Wow, so big. Tonight's catch may only be 3 but items. Each one has very tender meat. This stonefish was the biggest I've ever seen. Look at that huge mouth. My God, how many fish could it swallow? And look at its venomous spines. This whole row is poisonous. Check out its belly. Who knows how many sea creatures it had eaten? I can hardly remember all the names anymore. One grouper this big, and a stonefish just as big. Okay, haul's done, into my ice bucket. Tonight's finest catch is in. Friends, tonight, even though I didn't see that Moray as thick as my thigh, I'm not worried at all. Because tomorrow I've got plenty of ways to lure it out and then take it down. So I'll sleep Good night, friends. EH. Good morning, friends. Got up too early, so I came to fish a bit. Let's check how the resources are here. Can only fish here. Can't go further out. Probably not easy to catch. Need to get to that spot instead. It's full. If there's fish, there's fish. If not, then not. Keep going. Why hasn't it taken the bait yet? Such good resources. Didn't cast right, now the line's stuck. This is what I fear most. Shouldn't have used the iron rod. Forget it, not fishing anymore. Let's pull it up. Friends, breakfast is done. Now I'm heading out again to hunt that Moray thicker than my thigh. Hope luck's on my side today. Last night I wore a 3mm wetsuit, so today cooked. I'm wearing a short to see how it feels underwater. Let's go. All right, friends, starting now. Night dives don't feel like much, but daytime, the moment I went down, it stunned me. Not only is the visibility clear, but the fish are insanely abundant. Totally outshines Morocco. The Red Sea is the Red Sea, so epic, visibility's perfect. Okay, now I need to catch a fish. To use as bait for the Moray. Right here, a Red Sea soldier fish. The sea is full of them. Such a beautiful Red Sea soldier fish. This one isn't for eating, friends. It's for setting a trap, because I brought a huge hook to go after that fierce Moray. I'll use this hook with this leader line. Then I cut off a piece of fish meat and hooked it on. To stop the Moray from escaping, I tied the line to a small reef rock. Now it's just a matter of time. Friends, the trap's set. To be safe, I'll catch 2 more fish, put them in the bag, and circle around the reef. This way, maybe I can draw that Moray out. If it comes, I'll spear multiple ways, multiple chances, multiple ways, let's go. Multiple chances, let's go. Yes, friends, I can't rely on just the hook. The search area today is too big. I must use a second method. Alright, let's do it. Right in front, a swallowtail grouper, hiding in a reef hole, perfect catch. This spear gun I'm using was actually bought in Morocco, but I've only fired it once, so its accuracy and power are top-notch. Got 1 swallowtail grouper, so beautiful. Hope the Moray likes it. Anyway, I really do. Okay, let's grab another one. After bagging the swallowtail, I spotted a plastic bag from afar. No hesitation, I grabbed it. At first, I thought it was trash. Came closer to pick it up. On a closer look, probably some fish eggs. To speed things up, for this last fish, I'll go with another Red Sea soldier fish. Everywhere I go, it's a rookie at spearfishing. They have the time of their life. Another Red Sea knifefish. After putting the knifefish in the net, I immediately switched to lure drift mode, but after a long while, still no sign of the grouper. So I quickly changed my strategy. I picked up a piece of coral then rock, put it inside the net bed. After that, I let out a few more meters of rope. The smell of blood from the fish would drift into all the reefs. Next, I swam to the trap I set earlier, hoping maybe there'd be a surprise. But reality is always cruel. Nothing at all. Still didn't take the bait. That's such a pity. In the end, I wasn't ready to give up. I spent another half hour trying the second method. But this time I made improvements. Before, I kept swimming, looking, searching. Now I'd stop for a few minutes, wherever the corals were dense. If nothing happened, I'd move to the next spot. Sure enough, at the 3rd spot, a grouper finally appeared. But when I looked closer, it was the same one I saw last night, covered in scars and wounds. This grouper was only slightly thicker than my arm. While I was debating whether to shoot or not, suddenly another one appeared from the corals. This one was clearly bigger. It bared its teeth and stared right at me. Time to show it what real pressure feels like. Ah, another one showed up. Even bigger than the last one. Not quite as thick as my thigh, but good enough for me. I've been searching so long, I can't let it go. So I quickly tightened the speargun band, took another dive carefully, and finally released the long-awaited shot. I hit it. Oh my god, it's huge. I'm afraid it might bite me. Finally got it, guys. I'm so happy. Now I need to drag it to shore. Out here in the sea. If it slips and bites me, I'd lose chunks of flesh. That would be terrifying. On the way back, to avoid being bitten by the grouper, I swam backstroke style. It was more tiring, but safety comes first. Wow, you really got it. Yeah, it's so big. Stick the knife straight into its head. Earlier, I thought it wasn't thick, but it looks close enough. So heavy. Must be over 20 pounds. I can barely lift it. It's so hard to hold up. Look, its markings are like this. Spots all over the body. This should be its breathing hole. See, it's still spitting water. Alright, time to head back and cook it. Such a heavy guy. Friends, this grouper is huge. I don't even know where to start. Its skin is so thick. Oh my god, this must be the grouper's swim bladder. So small. The meat cuts easily, but the skin is tough. I'll just skip the head of this grouper, since I don't like the flesh on its body is the real treat. Just this piece already has so much meat. I'll take the rest home to eat later. Friends, if grouper isn't processed right, it can have a strong smell. I usually blanch it first, then remove the slime from the skin before pan frying it. The longer you fry it, the Finally, better. I add ginger, scallions, Today garlic, I used and the same spices as beer duck. It's done, it's done. Wow, smells amazing. Looks super delicious, friends. Should have cut it into smaller pieces. Now it's a bit inconvenient to eat. Why take such a big piece? So tasty. The skin is super chewy. Almost like it sticks to your teeth. The meat is really firm. So when I take a bite, I can taste both the skin and the collagen. Soft and firm at the same time. Maybe it's because of the seasoning I added today. It tastes extra delicious. I remember eating this in Oman and it wasn't this good. Let's look for the fish maw. Where's the fish maw? Here. Wow, the fish maw. Such a big snail and there's only this little bit of fish maw. You can really taste the gelatin texture. I could easily eat 10 more pieces of this fish maw. This would be perfect with a big bowl of rice. Because this snail is so flavorful. The rice would balance it out. Guys, my mouth is both numb and spicy right now. Today the snail is all about that spicy. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Bye-bye.